What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Sunday breakdown. So, from last week, we had this pair on our watch list from last week, and we had a trade for it, but unfortunately, couldn't play all out. So, what we have this week is the same structure with 1, 2, 3 of this ascending channel, and price broke out of this ascending wedge. So, price, like the overall target is to be here, but like the way it's gonna move, it's gonna differ. We have like a different type of shapes and structures that we're gonna see over these coming weeks. So first, coming into this week. So last week we had our trade from this area. Then when price actually started moving a little bit slower, it actually bounced from this area, went back, and formed this channel. So this descending channel where price is now moving. So from this week, what we have is something like this. So we will have price breaking out of this small ascending channel. So if I can put it on a small time frame, let's just make it 5 minutes instead. So if I can draw it like this, as you can see. So with 1, 2 touch, then we had price actually breaking this resistance that we have. So this resistance is broken, and like on a bigger time frame, what we have is the third touch onto this channel that we have, that is now a descending channel. So with 1, 2 and third touch over this area, then price actually breaking this purple ascending channel, then that just shows that price is gonna move. So between Monday and Tuesday, pretty much, if you won't see a gap, then you're actually good to go. When the market opens, you can actually take this trade going to the downside. So it's approximately 1%. So it's just 1% straight up to our take profit. So going to the next is Pound Aussie. So Pound Aussie, we have this bigger channel that we have. So with the upper part with 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth touch over this area, then we have only 2 touches onto the bottom, like on below here. So what we're expecting right now is for price to come back down all the way to here. It might take a little bit longer, but we have that hope. So going on to 2-hour time frame, just to see what's going on onto here. So the normal price action that we have. So first of all, we have, I mean, I don't really consider this as a double top, but it's almost as a double top. So we have this high. So if I'm only taking a range, that will take this as a double top. So this range will make this a double top. So our neckline will be over this area, but like that's not really what I wanted to zoom it in for you. So what I'm gonna be trading is not the double top for my side. I mean, some people take the double top into consideration, but I'm not gonna take the double top into consideration. What I'm gonna take into consideration is the head and shoulder. So from this area with one left shoulder here, then head over this area, neckline, right shoulder, then our neckline is over here. So I'm waiting for price to break here, then take the target for the head and shoulder. Then from there I'll see how price is gonna move. Then from there I can actually target this area, which is gonna be for anyone who's trading the head, the double top. That will be the neckline. This will be the neckline. Then we'll continue to downside. So I will see with how price is gonna move from this area to this end. Then I'll see how I can actually trade this. But like this is gonna take probably the whole week. So for this week, just to zoom it in, just go on to a 50-minute time frame so that you can see what our end is going to be like. So this is now clear that we have a head and shoulder over this area, and it actually seems like price has already broken. So pretty much this is our neckline, so you can actually take it as a range. So our range for the neckline is this area. So what I have to be convinced with this pair, I have to see price actually sustain itself under here. So pretty much make something like this, then break, retest. So something like this is already this. So what I want is a break, retest, then we'll continue the downside. So my target area is gonna be like this. So from this neckline going up, that's sort of like a percent, so it's 0.97. So around here. So I don't want to take chances, so I'll take my take profit over this area. So if in any case you decide to take this, so after price retest, then from this area going to the downside, straight up. So the stop loss has to be at least minimum of 0.15. So straight up like this is how our pay is gonna go. So pretty much Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday you may see a pull down, then Tuesday, that's when, like Monday night, Tuesday you see a retest, then we continue the downside. So this I can only look forward to take it on Tuesday. So our last pay is Aussie US dollar. So Aussie USD, what we had is this channel, like overall. So on a bigger time frame, we're looking for price to move to the downside. So after we had this ascending channel towards this resistance, the price actually broke around this area and it actually broke below. It actually sustained itself instead of coming back into this channel. It actually sustained itself in this bigger channel. So pretty much price is showing like it can actually sustain itself to move towards this resistance, and it can actually bounce from later on. So going on to 30 minutes time frame, we have a similar structure like the previous pair. We have this head and shoulder as well. So from this area with one left, head, right, and this consolidation. So price has to continue from there to the downside. So this is not going to take much because it's actually 30 minutes time frame. So if I can take my ruler from this area going up to here, something like 0.74, going to the downside somewhere here. So I'm just going to take my short position from when price actually break this area, goes to the downside. Goes to the downside. So the reason why I'm not waiting for price to retest here is because it took a little bit longer consolidating on this area. So instead of price breaking, test, and it continues, it actually waited on this resistance, and it's about to break. So the reason why I'm not actually waiting for a pullback then sell later is because we have this consolidation, then we just can continue to downside like once. So you can actually take your position from this area, goes to the downside to your take profit, which is something like 0.7. So that's pretty much what we have this week. If I have more pairs that I want to post, I will just post on the WhatsApp group. I'll put a link below as well. So I hope you enjoy this week, guys. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribed, just hit the button so that you get the notification when we post new videos.